Hi, this is the radically radiant felt dyslexic. Can I start over?
No.
Okay.
Go.
Hi, this is the radically radiant felt dyslexic podcast, and I am Donita Coburn Amadeo.
I'm Elizabeth Buckridge,
And
and we're going to talk about dyslexia, meditation, art, and entrepreneurship.
yes, we are.
I took over. I don't know.
It's good. Well, good. I'm glad you needed to.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We're doing fine. I have something on my glasses. Okay, here we go. I have a few things for you. The Japanese micro season right now, it's beginning of April, is Wild Geese Fly North.
I love that. And you know, it's funny, until I lived in Rhode Island, I didn't know that north meant like north, not like I would have thought Rhode Island would have been north, but it's not. They stay here all winter.
Oh, yeah.
They fly south to here.
Canada.
I know it's crazy because they're Canadian geese, right? But I don't know. Okay, sorry. Enough about geese, but that's a beautiful, I love the beauty of the micro seasons. And I love that you're saying that as part of the podcast.
I know.
It's cool.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I also have a quote from Franca P. Price's book, Embrace It and Harness Its Strengths. Dyslexic people don't just think outside the box. Dyslexic brains reimagine what boxes are for. Innovation, creativity, and resilience.
Well, and boxes are for breaking out of. That's what boxes are for in my life.
Me too.
Yours too, right?
I know, yeah, because I'm little in the box and then I grow bigger and then I have to break out and then be little again. And then, I mean, that's just entrepreneurship.
I love it.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
About dyslexia. What does self-trust mean when you're taught not to trust how your mind works?
I think it first means resilience. I think it's first overcoming the labeling that may have allowed to be placed on, that I may have allowed to be placed on myself, and then rewriting what it actually looks like. Can you say that again? I already forgot the question.
Yeah. So what does self-trust mean when you're taught not to trust how your mind works? Like, well, I can answer first.
Yeah, you answer first.
Go. So discovering my mind's strengths, right? So like, I mean, this is just new for me, figuring out what my strengths are, right? So my personal strengths are curiosity. I'm super curious. Telling stories, like telling my story, listening to stories, just storytelling, and research. Like I could just live in the realm of research.
Yeah, I love research.
Never get anything done.
As long as I don't have to cite it. Like if I have to do that.
Well, we do. We do have to cite it.
I know, but I'm saying like that's when it goes outside of that's outside of my box.
Yeah, the details.
Yeah.
That's why we have help.
Yeah.
We get help. But like we cite it like with that book that I just mentioned with Franca P. Price, we just say her name and then we're good. We won't get in trouble.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I love that. Wow, you really thought that through. Can you say the question again?
Okay.
I know it's about self-trust.
Yeah, self-trust mean when we're taught not to trust how our mind works. Like how do you trust your mind when we're kind of taught like in school?
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, it's been really paying attention to the things that I'm successful at and the things that I'm good at, like what you were just saying you're good at. I'm actually really good at visionary work. Like I think beyond what's here and now, and I come up with ideas that are innovative out in the future. Doesn't mean I have all the details of it, but I can see it. So that's a big thing. I love learning. Like if I could just be a student, my success would be so high.
God,
I love to learn things
and then not be tested on them.
Yeah, I don't want to be tested, and then I have to figure out how to spit them out of my own way. You know what I mean? I have to figure out how to make them relevant to my life and the people around me. And then, well, a huge piece of it for me is trusting beauty, like aesthetic and the appreciation for that, and knowing that I really like my style. You know, I've always really liked my style, but I don't know that I always really trusted it. And now I really trust it, and I will go so far out of the box, so far out of the box. And I'm okay with it because I learned to trust myself. And it's confidence, right? It's, you know, becoming a person who's becoming, who's not become, because it's an ending, never ending process. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
I
yeah,
love that question.
I know self-trust, man. I feel like
Mm,
it does have to do with confidence. And I've had such a lack in confidence my whole life that I feel like my lack of confidence and my high anxiety is the whole purpose behind my website, Felt Dyslexic. It's the whole purpose.
I love that. It's reminding me of something. So self-worth and confidence are separate too. So I wonder how that intersects. I guess we can talk about that at another time. But that is so interesting because it does take confidence to be able to step out and do those things in the world, right?
Yeah, because you have to have some sort of like affirmation that you did a good job somewhere in your life in order to
Right,
take another risk.
right, right,
Right.
right.
But if the world is saying to me, no, you did poorly on this test, or no, that wasn't the right answer, or no, 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 no,
Yeah,
then how do I have trust in myself or any kind of confidence at all?
yeah,
I have to be good at something,
right.
right? And then we're not really rewarded for the world doesn't reward well, it rewards hugely for people that can get to the other side of the details, hire people to do the details and get to
Yes,
the other side of
yes,
making.
yes.
But but in school, I had no signs that I was like doing a good job or anything like that because the the school system was like, no, you're not you're not doing a good job. You're failing, Is that your I don't even think the microphones will pick that up.
That was my meditation alarm. Okay,
Oh, we
good.
should do wait, all right. I won't do 10 seconds. Do 3 seconds. Let's just do if it's a meditation alarm, I think that we need to stop
Okay,
and do what? 3 breaths? 1 breath? What?
sure.
Three?
You know what? Let's do 3 breaths to release stress.
Okay.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
guide them?
Yeah,
Okay.
got it.
Okay. So take a deep breath in through your nose to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and hold for 2, 2, and exhale slowly through your mouth for 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, and out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and in through your nose, 3, 4, and hold 2, and exhale through your mouth slowly, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is Dr. Andrew Wheel's breath. In the beginning, you should only do it 3 times at one time, and you can do it up to 3 times a day. And that is the ultimate stress reducer.
Yeah.
It should bring you right down to center.
I feel good, but you didn't get to do it because you were
That's okay.
guiding.
I'm sending love and peace to the world as I'm doing it. And so I'm actually activating that part of me.
Okay.
And I'll do it later, I promise. I promise.
That was good. I do feel calmer.
Good. Yay.
Although I am like not knowing where I am. Okay, so we were talking about
Self-trust.
trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how our mind works.
Mhm.
And that right there, I feel like is the perfect example of when I get into my mind loop of feeling like I don't know the answer or whatever it was in second grade when when all this started
Right.
of not trusting
Oh my
myself.
God, that's when it started for me too.
Right? Well, because that's when you're supposed to know how to read perfectly by then.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't even know what this letter is. Right? So
Yeah.
self-trust, I had like sabotaged my own mind
Wow.
because I didn't have the backup. But that right there, what we just did, brings me back to myself.
I love that.
And then I build self-trust and confidence from there,
Yeah.
from that
Right.
point.
Because you have a tool.
That
You have
was
a
kind of
tool.
perfect.
Yay. I'm so happy. That's so good.
It was so good.
Yay.
And I think that that's what dyslexic people do so well, is that we do the pivot.
Yeah.
The
You
alarm
said
goes
that
off. We're like, oh my God, we don't know what to do. And then we pivot and then we
Yeah.
make it work. And then it's like the perfect thing.
I love that. You said that a couple of months ago, and I was thinking,
Yeah.
that's a very true statement. Yeah.
We're good
The
at the pivot.
All right.
Okay, question about meditation.
Okay.
Now that we just did a meditation,
Mm.
perfect segue. Oh, this is a good one for me too. How do laughter and lightness support the nervous system in ways seriousness can't?
I wish I could just whip out the brain science, because there's some serious brain science about this, and I can't because I need to look it up again. But basically, it just takes the parts of your brain that are overworked offline. So when you're in the moment, which is what laughter does, right? Laughter forces you to be in the moment, because when you're laughing, it's very rare that you're thinking about something else.
Right.
Right? You're literally just in the moment, experiencing in your body something light that's causing this spontaneous display of emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
What
moment.
did you
Laughter is
wanna
in the moment.
say?
Well, my word of the year this year for 2026 is laughter.
Tell me that.
It's
I
on
love
my
that.
vision board, like that's my
Yeah.
true north
Yeah.
is laughter. So if I'm not able to get to laughter, that means I'm not in the moment, right? Which was a good point. And I'm not heading in the direction I want to go.
Yeah.
So if I'm in this place of seriousness where
Yeah.
I don't have access to laughter, I need to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Right.
you laugh easily, right?
I do.
Don't you? I laugh easily too. And I realize I'm laughing more and more and more because I crack myself up. I really do. I think I'm so funny.
I think the world is so funny.
Yes, the world is so funny. Yes,
Oh,
but
God.
I also think I'm funny.
You are pretty funny. You are funny. So we'll see how that goes, as that's my experiment this year.
I love it.
Yeah. Do you have anything more to say about that?
No, I really think it's about, I mean, yes, of course I have more to say about it, but I just think, just like play, finding things to laugh about, like playing a funny movie, going to watch comedy, like actually enforcing. That sounds so bad. Like that's the wrong word. Not enforcing, but encouraging yourself to seek out laughter. Do stupid stuff, like fall backwards.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I
You
don't
did
know.
that all winter.
Well, I did it in the winter. Yeah. I was going to say falling backwards now is not as fun, but don't fall backwards.
Okay.
But like get on a trampoline, jump on a trampoline.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not doing that.
Get on your bike and let your hair fly through the wind with a helmet on, of course.
That's not for me either.
Yeah.
Although I did do stand-up comedy once. I think stand-up is like my favorite form of like entertainment.
Really?
I loved writing my routine. I did not enjoy performing it.
Yeah. It's two different things. Oh my God. It's two different things. And a lot of times the same person does both. The other thing that is a good way to bring laughter is game nights.
Oh, my daughter does that.
Charades.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Like,
yeah.
I teach adult play actually.
Yeah.
And by adult play, I mean from, adolescence up.
Yeah.
And doing like theater games or any kind of like silly things that just enforce something that you have to do because you've agreed to join in, that always produces laughter. It's so fun.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll have to figure out. Oh, what my favorite game is?
What?
Is when and I always lose, but that's fine. You have that headband on.
Oh,
and then somebody writes like
what is that
called?
And
you have to say yes or no questions to guess who you are.
Oh.
My brother had I lost so bad. This was like in 1996 or 7 or 8 or something like that. He made me into E.T. I was like, how am I? I'm not a woman. I'm not a man. I lost the game. I'm still mad at him. God. And I remember it, but that's how good that game was.
Yeah.
I want to
that's fun.
have the headband game.
That's fun.
More often in my life, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think asking questions is really good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, we laugh a lot doing this.
We do.
Maybe more people, no, don't. Yeah, you got to know what you're doing. We don't know what we're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh,
All right, I have another question for you.
okay, I'm ready.
I have a question about art.
Okay.
What happens when art becomes a way to listen to yourself instead of prove something?
So I just had this happen to me recently. I had a dear friend die.
Mm.
And my first thought was, this friend was so creative and so artistic in all of the ways that the best way for me to honor her, and this happened like spontaneously, that the best way for me to honor her was to make some art, to do something artistic, to do something creative. And by just having it be something that came out of me, like it was an expression of love, really, is what it was. Like I knew immediately. She wrote me this beautiful limerick that was so long and so beautiful, and she read it at my going away party at one of the boarding schools I worked at. And every time I move, I pull out this limerick, and it's an expression of art through love. And so when I heard she died, that was the first thing that came up for me. And I don't think that that's the way that I've expressed art in the past. I think I've thought of it as kind of a goal instead of a process to integrate, to heal, to honor. I don't know. It just had a whole new meaning for me, and it was spontaneous. So yeah.
That's
What
nice.
about you?
Um, art to listen to myself instead of prove something. Well, I don't know if I've ever really wanted to prove anything with my art. I just want to do it.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't know, a way to listen to myself. Well, so like I do these art, I do series. So like right now from September to September. So last year I did pastels and it's usually from a photograph. Last year it was just, well, anyway, you can look at my website to see
Yeah.
what 2025 was all about, but I did pastels and marker together.
Ooh.
And this year I'm doing watercolor, which is, I don't remember the last time I did watercolor. I was probably like 8 or 9 or 10 years old. Like maybe I did some watercolor when I was a teenager, but I've stayed away. I moved into like oil paints and acrylics and stuff like that. And watercolor to me feels really hard.
Yeah.
I use the watercolor more like a an oil painter or an acrylic artist would use it. Like it's too thick. I don't like add enough water.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will get better as the year goes on.
Right.
But
of course you will.
yeah. So maybe I do it to prove something to myself that I can be consistent and I can practice. I don't know if it's to get better. Maybe it is, but I just want to prove to myself that I can make something every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So not
it's part of your creative process.
Yeah,
or your
yeah.
business.
Well, yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too. But to listen, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, what I wrote was I've created a structure of creating watercolor from bleeding tissue paper and from an outdoor meditation for 1 year. So I take the photograph after I do the meditation, we take like a still.
Yeah.
And then I draw it and then do the watercolor over it. But I just want to see, maybe it's like an experiment, like how the year looks after a year. And next year I want to do linoleum print. I did that when I was really little.
Ooh.
And I want to make a deck of cards.
That's
so
cool.
I know. And one of my coaches,
really
Emily
cool.
Perkins, wants me to do a deck of cards of like, not like a deck of cards like playing cards, a deck of cards like what are the
Oracle
cards.
That's cool.
About feelings.
I love it.
So
I want to do an Oracle deck too, but I don't know what I want it to be about yet.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yay.
Maybe you'll do an Oracle
deck. I'm going to do it with
meditation,
I think.
Right.
Because I started actually illustrating meditations.
Oh, maybe we'll do them together.
Maybe we will.
We can motivate each other.
I do like that. I really do.
And then we'll each have a set of decks and then we can sell them to people.
I love it. So cool. Oh my God.
It'll be so
cool.
fun, right?
So cool.
Okay. Oh, and that leads me into my question about entrepreneurship.
Okay, shoot.
And okay, so why is it important for women to be visible doing business differently?
Because we need examples of women that are just out there doing their thing. I mean, that's a big part of it, is that we need to see women successfully running their own business. Successfully, not successfully, it doesn't matter. We need to see women just going out and doing it. I think it's absolutely crucial. And also, so we have role models for the younger women to know that this is entirely possible, even in the face of this extreme patriarchy, which I'm just going to say. I mean, it's possible. We can keep doing it. And the more women that do it and the more women that we see doing it, the more women will join in. And I mean, I can't say enough about this, and I'm afraid I'm going to jump off a cliff if I say too much because I'm going to go down a rabbit hole we don't want me to go down. I,
Yeah. Do you want me to
yeah,
tell
I
you
want
what
you
I
to
said?
jump in, please.
So
In.
I have a strong intuition that when we collaborate, we 10 times our power.
Yes, that's really good. 10 times our power to like the power of 10. Wow.
Yeah. So when we collaborate, like
Right.
we're more powerful together. And then we bring somebody else in and somebody else and somebody else. You know, the more that we can collaborate as women, female entrepreneurs, we just become like stronger and bigger together. And we have a lot to offer.
Yes.
You know, so much. And we
Yes.
have the other half. That's what's missing, you know? And then I feel like the mentorship, you know, when I look to mentors for anything, you know, I'm like, okay, where are the women?
Right.
I need some women.
Right.
So,
no, it's really important.
and so I have a quote from Emily Post's 18th edition about etiquette.
Okay.
The take care zones, where to use cell phones. Well, where to use cell phones, cell phone use, and where to use them. Anyway, you can look at my blog post to find out because it's very long. So where to use them and where not to.
I'm very curious about this.
I know. And I encourage everyone to read
I feel like
that.
I probably intuitively know because
Yes,
I'm very polite about it.
Right.
Yeah. And I think it would be good if everybody was very polite about it because we need to also be in each other's presence, right? When our phones are like in places they shouldn't be, it takes away from the meaning of life.
Right.
Yeah.
Connection.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Which is the meaning of life.
Right. Let me see here. I already told you the Japanese micro seasons, wild geese, fly north. And my blog post coming out in 2 days is the name of it is I Believe.
I love that. I believe a lot of things.
Me too.
Do you? I'm excited to read them.
I kind of believe in all the things.
Oh, me too. Oh, I absolutely believe in all the things.
Yeah.
Except for hatred.
Well, I believe it exists.
Well, I believe it exists too, but I don't believe in it.
Well, I believe that we possess all of the things within ourselves. So we just have to like kind of be mindful of, you know, and hatred's just a fear, right?
100%.
And I don't know, with hatred, it's kind of like can stem from something that you want, right? And you're not getting. And so it's just an indicator when you have that deep of a feeling.
Like envy or jealousy.
Right.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah. Right? Like it's just the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's all that. It's like a highlighter.
Very interesting. No, I do believe that we are light and dark, and that we do need to. I feel like hatred is action, though.
Oh,
to me, it's like fear in action.
Right. Yeah. And hope is the opposite of that.
Yeah. You in
action.
A few podcasts ago, and I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, that word used to bug me.
Yeah.
I get off your chair and do something.
The only person I've heard say that they don't like the word hope. Yeah.
Well, because people like sit around and they're like,
I hope, blah, blah, blah.
It's
Yeah.
like, no, you got to get up, man. You got to get up.
Get up. Stop hoping.
Make your
But
vision
now you
board.
can hope actively.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hoping is a verb.
It really is. Oh my God. All right. I think that's a wrap.
All right.
I think that's a wrap of series 1, episode 9. What do you think? Do you have anything to add at all?
No.
No.
Peace out.
Peace out. Okay, we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you.